Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy D-Lloyd, and we are back with another episode of our University of Delaware NCAA 06 Dynasty Mode series. Now, like I said in the previous video, in this episode, we're just going to be simulating through the rest of the season. In fact, we are going to go through the entire offseason, all in this episode. We're currently week 7. You see, we're taking on 15 Miami, 25 Georgia Tech, 7 Florida State, Wake Forest, Clemson. We're probably not going to be able to play or compete against any of these schools, man. You have seen our roster is pretty much depleted. So we're going to go through, start simulating through some weeks. We're going to see. I will come back if we're able to sign any of our in-season recruiting prospects, the guys that could hopefully change the program around. You see where we left off in the last episode. We're doing okay on some of these guys. So like I said, if we can pick some of them up, I'll come back. If we can schedule a visit, I'll come back. But we're going to simulate through this season, man, and hopefully we can turn this thing around rather quickly. All right, guys, so after 1 week already, we did lose 63-0 to Miami, man. Looking at the recruiting update currently, man, we're still on top for Brady Bryant. I would love to bring him in. Terrence Sims, a 6'8 receiver, we're still below Ohio State. Joe Davis was on top ahead of Texas A&M for the tackle, but they're definitely catching up. At the quarterback position, John Stewart is finally ready for a visit. So the final 3 schools, Miami, Delaware, Florida. We just lost to Miami. Has poor potential, but we need to bring somebody in at some point at the quarterback spot. So we're going to go up and schedule the visit against Wake Forest. Hopefully we have a better chance when we simulate that game than the other games, man. So we're going to schedule his for week 10. As for Caleb Foreman, we dropped Florida, and Florida State are now on top, man. We'll see how things go here. We may take those points off and put them elsewhere. And then Calvin Morton, Virginia Tech trying to creep up, but currently we're still on top. All right, guys, so after a 52-3 loss, we are back, man. But Brady Bryant, he is ready for a visit. We are on top. Once again, we're going to bring everybody in against Wake Forest. Taking on Florida State, I don't think it's the safe bet, man. Terrence Sims, not ready for a visit yet, but we're still right below Ohio State. Tennessee's catching up there. Joe Davis, we're on top. He is not ready for a visit yet. John Stewart, we already scheduled a visit, but we are still neck and neck with Miami. Hopefully, we can pull out. We're giving the man 25 points, man. Caleb Foreman, we caught up technically to Florida State and Florida, but they still have the lead over us. And the final guy, Calvin Morton, we're still on top, but Virginia Tech is right behind us. And then this week, we are taking on number 6, Florida State. Once again, we're going to simulate it. Hopefully, it's not bad, and it's pretty bad, 52-3. All right, so after the loss, man, we're still on top for Brady Bryant, which is great. Terrence Sims, we're tied with Ohio State and Tennessee. I don't know how that one's going to play out, man. We end up dropping on Joe Davis, the tackle who we desperately need. Texas A&M is now ahead of us, so we got to figure out something there. John Stewart, though, I mean, he's ready to come in for the visit. We got to see how that thing plays out, man. Caleb Foreman, I don't know if we're going to be able to catch Florida State there. And then Calvin Morton, we're on top, so hopefully we can bring him in. So for the guys coming in this week for the Wake Forest game, Brady Bryant, we have to figure out what we want to pitch him. Obviously, it's not going to be, he wants to play for a big-time coach, but we don't have a good coach prestige. I don't know why they said that's a plus. Playing in location isn't important to him. Immediate playing time is not important to him. So, I mean, we don't have a lot else going for us. I mean, I guess we could go, if we go coach prestige, man, it's going to be terrible. Let's see if we can see what our coach prestige is. Our coach prestige, for whatever reason, is maxed out. I don't know why. All right, well, bet we're gonna pitch him on coach prestige because apparently that is good. So we'll go coach prestige for Brady Bryant. Let's see who else is coming in this week. Is it just Stewart? It might be John Stewart. We're gonna go coach prestige here as well. I don't even care if he likes it. It's our best thing we have. He doesn't care about it, but we're still gonna pitch it. Caleb Foreman isn't coming in, and Calvin Morton is also not coming in. So that's what we're doing this week. Hopefully we have a chance against Wake Forest. And we did, but we put up a better fight than we did the other weeks. 51-24 loss. That takes our record to 2-7. Oh, look at this. So we finally got a commit. Brady Bryant, man. 4-star cornerback, 5'11", 170. He's committing to our school, man. Supposedly ran a 4.2 in the offseason. We'll see the correct time. It's going to probably drop. But field awareness, A-, hands, A-, 41-inch vert. Average potential, discipline is good. Red zone top 50, man. So we got ourselves a good one, man. He said we nabbed him because of your name, coach. I don't know how, but sure, man. So that's the only visits we can have. We don't have any more home games the rest of the season. So let's see where we are, but we do have those points remaining. So we could definitely start adding those to everybody else, man. So Terrence Sims, we're up there with Ohio State. Add some points to him, man. I think everybody could just get 25 points. I guess that'll be the best way to kind of handle that one. But Terrence Sims, we are still second. Joe Davis, Texas A&M is taking a big lead on us. I don't know what they are doing currently. He had a decent time on his unofficial visit here. Let's see, we moved up. John Stewart, we are number 1. He gave us a soft verbal. So, hey, maybe we could bring him in. And then Calvin Morton, he's ready to come in for a visit. I guess he'll have to come in during a bye week because we don't have anything to do, man. So it's close. Virginia Tech, Ohio State called up, but 25 points on everybody. Let's see if that gets the job done. As for this week, you're taking on Clemson. We probably know the results here. 52-21. All right, guys. So it looks like we lost somebody this week. Caleb Foreman, man. Caleb Foreman took us off his list. So we have 25 extra points. That definitely sucks. See where we are now. Terrence Sims, I mean, we're second. Behind Temple was coming out of nowhere, but Ohio State's still up there, man. Man, that definitely sucks. So we're going to go put some points on him. Joe Davis, he's ready for unofficial. Let's bring him in this week. Coach Prestige, that's like the best thing we have. So Coach Prestige for everybody coming in for visits. Let's take him up. And then Caleb Morton coming in also this week, man. So let's go 35 for those guys. 30 for Caleb Morton. Make sure we get Coach Prestige going there. Coach Prestige there. And then we're waiting on Terrence Sims, man. So our board getting smaller and smaller. But hopefully during the bye week, it's enough to get somebody signed. All right, so we were able to sign Calvin Morton, man, a 3-star guard who I think could definitely help. Poor potential, poor discipline, but he's going to be able to start for us, man. So we have some good news there. So far we've signed 2 guys. I want to say we missed out on the quarterback because, yeah, he gave us a soft verbal and then flipped to Florida. So we don't have a quarterback. We don't have a quarterback, which is pretty scary at this point. Now, Terrence Sims, we are now ahead of Ohio State. Obviously, both guys are about to get 50 points apiece because we need all the help we can get, man. We're still behind Texas A&M even after giving him all the points and even after the visit, right? So maybe Terrence Sims could come down for a visit at some point, but we need one of these guys, man. In the offseason, we're going to have to get a quarterback because our quarterback situation is going to be terrible. Let's see how we fare against North Carolina. They're 2-7. Man, we lost this one by 10 points. So a more respectable loss, but that takes our record still to 2-9, which is pretty bad, man. All right, so after the loss, man, no commits, but we do have Terrence Sims who's ready to come in for a visit. So definitely come in this week. We're going to talk about Coach Prestige because it's the only thing we're good at. 50 points, and we're still dropping when it comes to Joe Davis. So I don't know what we could realistically do. We may not be able to get him, but at least we got Brady Bryant. At least we got Calvin Morton. Hopefully Terrence Sims. We'll see, man, but we'll simulate this week too. Oh, man, so I don't think we didn't sign him, clearly. He's going to Virginia Tech, so we lose another recruit, man, which means we are now here. He gave us the soft verbal, Terrence Sims. We are now here to give him 100 points because nobody else is on this board. But if we could bring him in, maybe sign a 2-star quarterback, somebody in the offseason. I mean, Terrence Sims is going to be a problem, man. 4.3, 3.4. I feel like his time could have went down, but 4.3, 3.40. A+ hands. We need somebody to throw the football to. This is the final week. We have a bye. Our season's already over, man. But let's see if we can get him to sign in the final week of the regular season, man. You see, we're already advancing. Week is not long. We're going to see. We are going to see if we could pull some type of miracle off, man. 100 points. I feel like that should move, you know, the needle a lot, giving somebody 100 points, man. So let's find out. I'm still upset, though, that we didn't get a quarterback. Felt like we could have got a quarterback. That would have been huge. That would have been absolutely huge for us. We did get a corner, which is great. We did get one lineman. But there we go. Terrence Sims has signed, man. So a 6'8", 4-star wide receiver who apparently has some type of speed. I don't even care what the speed is, man. He's better than what we have now. He's way better than what we have now. So that is going to be, yeah, that is going to be the regular season for us, man. We're going to go through the conference championship games, and then of course the bowl games, which we're 2-9. We're not playing in the bowl game, man. Then we're going to get ready for the offseason. All right, guys, so the national championship is in the Rose Bowl, man. Number 2, Auburn versus number 1, Florida State, man. So both teams lost, which is crazy. But you just want to see how things go, man. Florida State, team that demolished us, they are the national champs. So I guess that makes me feel a little bit better that they were the national champs that completely demolished us when we simulated our game against them, man. And that should be the regular season. We are advancing to the off season. Let's look at the schedule. So we have school budgets, players leaving, recruiting, position changes, cut players, set depth chart, starts new season. So it has been a little while since we have done this, of course. You see Florida State winning the championship there, on top of the world, all that good stuff. The Heisman winner, Texas Tech quarterback. I'm never going to look at the All-Americans because we don't have anybody remotely there. Final standings, I don't think the game goes past 25. Oh, it's just going to show us in the conference. So, yeah, we were last in the conference, which pretty much knew that was going to happen, man. But anyway, let's go to school budgets. Let's see if we could take some points off of discipline maybe and put some towards recruiting, because we're going to need to recruit our life away the next few seasons, really, because this roster is pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. So yeah, we'll go through this. I don't know how long this will take, and then we'll come back after this stage. All right, so of course all of the guys leaving are graduating. Nobody is going to the league, but we are going to lose our top guys. So the tight end, 85 overall, he is gone. Taylor Webb, the quarterback, he is gone. Everybody else is hopefully replaceable at some point. Pendleton had a couple of good games for us, so did McMillan, man, but a lot of people are gone. We lose our punter also. So we're going to have to replace them for sure. But this offseason, man, is crucial. So if we don't, I keep saying it, man, if we don't get another quarterback, woo, it's going to be another long season. All right, so good news. We have not 1, not 2, but 3 guys that wanted to transfer here for whatever reason, man. We have a running back. It doesn't tell us the overall of the players. But I mean, admission, we're going to accept everybody, man. So we have a running back in Whitmore who wants to come over, Mobley, who is a center, and then a left end coming from Boston College, Georgia Tech, and Maryland. So we're going to accept all of that, and that's going to put us right here in recruiting, man. So let's take a quick look at our roster so we can see what exactly we need, man. We're looking at a 56 overall quarterback who is also a senior. They're a 44 overall backup, so we desperately need one of them. We have a transfer, Sam Whitmore. Now, I don't know in this game if he'll be able to play right away or if he will have to sit out a season. We also have Kevin Barrett, who will return, who was our star running back last season, man. 78 overall. But if we can get Whitmore to play, I mean, that's even better for us, man. No wide receivers. So we need a ton of wide receivers. Only one tight end on the roster. He's a 59 overall. Our tackles aren't that good, but we do have 2, I guess, 62. So left guards are pathetic. We did get a transfer center, which we needed because we had a 56. But like I said before, I don't know if he will play right away or if he has to sit out a season. So that could potentially suck. A transfer left end who could definitely play for us, man. D tackles aren't good. Outside linebackers, we have a 44 overall starting, aren't good. 48 overall middle linebacker, not good. Corey Hardy, so we do have a senior cornerback coming back. Obviously, we already signed a corner who will also be our number 2 corner. The rest of the corners aren't very good. Free safety isn't very good. So that's where we stand, man. Kicker isn't that good, and we don't have a punt at all. So like I said, that's where we stand. We need to have a good offseason. So let's see how things work out and how this recruiting thing works. I don't really know much about it off the top of my head. All right, so basically the way it works, man, I went to just interested prospects. I think we have 5 weeks, right? You can see players that are interested for us. For example, Michael Pearson is interested, a 3-star caliber athlete. When you go click on him, you can kind of see where he's good at. 4.6 40 field awareness. You could tell this guy is a quarterback even though he's an athlete. You can see where we are in terms of top schools. Then what we could do is we could scout him, which uses 6 points. We have 66 points remaining. I'm guessing that's per week. So we could send the house on this guy. We got an in-home visit. You can do a bunch of different things to kind of pitch him. We don't have any prospect feedback, so we don't even know what he likes, anything like that. And I want to say we have 5 weeks. So we have 19 scholarships remaining, which means we can't send the house really on anybody, but we can, you know, get a in-home visit from our assistant coach. We're just going coach prestige on just about everybody. So that's pretty much our game plan, and we'll see if we can get anybody at all. But we put the points there, and we don't even see what happens until next week. All right, guys, so we didn't get any commits for week 1, but it does show us now the actual attributes and scouting of the players that we did sign. So Terrence Sims truly runs a 4.33, has B awareness, has a 42-inch vert to go with being 6'8", has A+ hands. Obviously, bench press and squat dropped a little bit, but good potential, which is crazy with this man's size. Average discipline. Brady Bryant, the corner we signed, truly runs a 4.2. Field awareness only an A-, but that's still great. Hands went from a C+ to an A-, which is crazy, man. He has good potential, good discipline. And then Calvin Morton, everything checked out for him. So 40 time, field awareness, vertical jump. His bench press was 5 pounds less, so I'm not too worried there. Squat was good, good potential, poor discipline. So those are the guys, man. In terms of scouting or recruiting, in week 1, these are the guys that we threw on the board. I guess we go through position by position, man. Athlete, Michael Pearson. We're going to try to get him because he looks like he could be a better quarterback than anybody else that we're recruiting. So only 57 points this week, so less than last week. Boston College is definitely on track to try to get him, but we're going to see if we can pull something off, man. I don't think he really cares too much about coach prestige, which sucks because that's our best trait for sure. So we did assistant coach last time. I feel like if we go head coach, man, we're gonna have to skimp out on so many other things, but we're gonna do that. Then I'm gonna fill out the rest of the points and we'll see if we can get anybody. All right, guys, so we finally signed one player after week 3, a 1-star outside linebacker, but it's something, I guess. All right, guys, so after between week 4 and 5, going into the final week of recruiting here, we got one more guy. So we're slowly building up a 2-star guard, A+ field awareness, which is great. Bench press 450, squat 620, but we didn't fully scout him all the way, so we don't know. But this is the final week, so hopefully we can pull something off, man. Did anybody commit to another school this week? We had quite a few guys. So we lost a punter, which sucks. We lost a middle linebacker, and we lost the quarterback athlete that we really wanted in Michael Pearson, man. So he committed to UVA. So we're going to have to play against him, and things really are not looking that good when it comes to guys in the final week. We have one quarterback who's a 1-star. And that's about it right now. So we'll see if we can get anything to shake, but it's looking pretty bleak right now. All right, guys, so signing day is here, and it's pretty bad. This is all we signed. We got a 4-star receiver, a 4-star corner, a 3-star DN, 3-star guard, 2-star guard, 1-star outside linebacker. Some of these guys really, really good, but it's not a deep class at all. When we go to top classes, I don't even know where we are. Clearly, we are not very high at all. Just because of the amount, like we weren't able to really bring nobody in. There we are. We are 111th, signing a total of 6 guys. Hopefully these walk-ons could be just as good, but we missed out. If we go to current targets, you guys can see what we're trying to do. Missed out on an athlete who I thought we were going to be able to grab, man. We're not able to bring him in. Quarterbacks, we just completely struck out. This guy didn't even sign. Like, we were actually recruiting him, and he didn't even sign. He was like, you know what? I'm just not playing for anybody, I guess, because he's not coming here. Missed out on a couple of other quarterbacks, and I don't understand why these guys have not signed. You go to wide receiver, man, this guy didn't even qualify, and we were on top. So I thought we were going to get Luke Pollock. He didn't even qualify. Mike Willis is another guy. Like, he did not sign anywhere. Like, I don't get it. Terrence Sims, he did sign, that we lost out on these other wide receivers, man, but it's just weird to me. Like, these guys aren't even signing. This guy went to Buffalo, it looks like, over us. Navy over us. We did get two guards. The third guard didn't sign anywhere. We got our defensive end. The other one went to Temple. Outside linebacker. This guy's 2-star. We're on top of his list. He did not sign anywhere. We did get Luis Johnson. Middle linebacker Travis Harvey. He went to Syracuse. We did get Brady Bryant, like we just said. And then our punter, interest went up. Didn't sign anywhere. So I don't know if when we advance it, if then these guys are going to sign with us or they're just not going to sign at all. But it's just strange to me. All right, guys. So all the training results, even though we didn't sign none of those players, we have one guy that got a +8. He's only up to a 52 overall, but let's go through position by position. This is why I said things are going to look bad. Our quarterbacks did not progress, like, at all. Like, I don't understand how he's most improved and he has 0 in his progression, but we have 56 overall quarterback. Running backs, Kevin Barrett only went up 2. John Jenkins went up 2, though. I mean, we had a couple of guys. The transfer went up 1, but he's now 85 overall. Wide receivers, we didn't have any on the roster. Our tight end is now a 62. But this does not look very impressive, man. We have a good center, which is great. He ended up going up +4, which is crazy. But obviously some of the freshmen, they're going to have to step up and do some things for us, because what we currently have on the roster isn't too promising, man. All right, guys, so before we end the episode, we will go through and look at our depth chart, man, after all the improvements, and we can see some of the freshmen, all that good stuff, man. Apparently, we did get Richard Washington, so we did get a walk-on, but I mean, he might be the guy. He has 78 speed over the 56, man. But the throw accuracy and the throw power is just so bad. Maybe not, man. So we have Richard Anderson. It looks like he might be the guy, man. As running back, to answer our question, we do not get to use the we have to wait a year to use the transfer, so we don't get them right away, man. So our running back's going to be Kevin Barrett. Once again, he's going to be leading the charge. John Jenkins, 92 speed. That's the backup there. At fullback, we'll go with Jarrell Wilcox. Wide receivers, look at this, man. So we get Terrence Sims, who's going to be that guy, man. 91 speed, 78 overall. I mean, this dude, 78 catching, which is great, man. 94 jumping. I mean, this dude is going to be amazing as long as he stays healthy. After that, man, 74 speed, receiver, 59 speed. These are all walk-ons. Every last one of them, I think, is a walk-on. So one receiver, and that's pretty much it. Tight end, 62 overall. Left tackle with the 65, 68 overall. Left guard, and Calvin Morton, who is a freshman that we just signed. Our center only going to be a 59 overall. Right guard, Tyler Rose, 70 overall. Right tackle, 65 overall. Left end, 56 overall. Here we go. Right end, who we just signed, Kevin Thompson. He's going to be a 76 overall, so hopefully he can get after it. I really like that as a freshman, man. Defensive tackles, pretty bad across the board. We have a freshman in Luis Johnson at left outside linebacker. You see his bad when you have running backs backing up at left outside linebacker, man. Middle linebacker, Xavier Wolf, freshman. We did not sign him, so he just came through, man. Chris Weiser at right outside linebacker. Cornerbacks, we have Corey Hardy. Brady Bryant, who we did sign, is going to be rocking number 1. Apparently, 97 speed, though. To go with his only 59 awareness, 94 agility, 98 acceleration, catching is a 65. So hopefully he could do some damage for us, grab some picks for us, man. But he's going to play right away. Free safety at Brandon Copeland. Strong safety Garrett Hobbs. Kickers a 48, punter 56. Our kick returner is Terrence Sims, but let's put Bryant as the number 1 guy. Sims at number 2. Punt returner, let's do the same thing. Let's put Bryant back there. Sims at number 2. That 97 speed, I think he could be a playmaker back there. And that's pretty much that's our depth chart. That is our depth chart for right now, man. So I think that's where we're going to end this episode. Not a great offseason, but we did get some main pieces that can help out this roster. Bringing this team here with how bad the roster is going to take a few seasons for us to get right, man. But I think we're off to a good start. Like I said, a couple of main pieces. I'm excited about Brady Bryant. I'm excited about Terrence Sims. We have some transfers that will come in next season. So it's probably going to be another quick season. We may play a few games in the upcoming year, simulate the rest like we did here. But that's it, man. You guys let me know what you guys think about the roster. You guys let me know what you guys are thinking about this series in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. If you are, please do me a favor and leave this video a like, man. It helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already. It's your boy D Lloyd. I'm see y'all next time. Peace.